Gemini, welcome to your Celtic Cross reading. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. We're going to go ahead and start off with an oracle read. I will pull you a card from the Enchanted Map Oracle, read its definition, and then we will build your baseline. What is going on, please, for that Gemini energy? Show me. Show me Gemini, please. Show me Gemini, please. Show me Gemini. What's going on? What is going on for Gemini? Number 14, ride the wave. The 14th might be important to some of you. 14 in the general might be something of significance to you in terms of numerical value. It might mean something important to you, but riding the wave. Also, dolphins for some of you, symbolically, might be confirmation. But riding the wave. Let's take a look. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, what's going on? I don't know, but it looks fun. Ride the wave. Right now, success is easy and effortless. Hell yeah. Ride that wave, baby. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned, and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents, coupled with your hopes and dreams, will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. In other words, things are kind of falling into place. Little things here and there. I'm not saying you're winning the lottery, and if you have, congratulations. And I'm not going to say something falls in your lap. I'm saying those little things that make the pathway of your movement easier. It's like catching all the green lights. You know what I mean? Know that you're definitely on the right path. Excellent confirmation that some of you are exactly where you need to be. Continue on in that train. I'm not saying you'll stay there forever. What I'm saying is it's good for you now. So ride the wave. Things are falling into place. Like I said, the simplest way I can put it, it's like catching all the green lights when you usually get the red, yeah? What's going on? Things are kind of smooth right now? Possibly. In at least one area of your life. Work, love, home, whatever. Things are kind of falling into place. You know, that thing you wanted to get done at the home project and the contractor said they couldn't make it till 2 months out, and then they call you, it's like, hey, we can come over tomorrow. Stuff like that, you know? And you have enough of those occurrences and they add up, right? There's a smoothness in that energy. Fluid. Show me. Just ride the wave now. Ride that wave, especially as we exit Leo energy, which is very strong. And we enter the time of Virgo season, which we have. Things get a little calmer. Smoother. Show me Gemini, please. Show me Gemini. Who knows? Maybe you have at least one lucky day where things just kind of fall into place, you know? A special feeling. The world. Oh, as your current. Oh, things are shifting, eh? For some of you, it's on the small scale, as we've discussed. For some of you, it's on a much larger scale. We shall see what's crossing. Page of Cups. Okay. Okay. Things are shifting. There might be a little bit of uncertainty there in the old heart space. What to make of that, what to think of that, how to feel about something. Emotional investment, tentative, small. As some of you are closing out cycles, you might be interested in opening up to new ones, and you don't know if your heart space is in it. It's a little scared, it's a little tentative, it might be a little shy. And it doesn't have to be emotional investment as in love, just anything that you might want to attach yourself to emotionally. It can be a little scary. I don't know, let's see. I got a major concept with a Page of Cups crossing it. Things both big and small. Whatever it is, it's a good time. What is hovering? The Knight of Crystals, the energy that's kind of around you, the busyness. Busy, 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 busy. We are busy. Okay? Movement. It seems like there's a lot of movement. It's not necessarily coming from you, but also around you. The relevant past here. Things were slow. The Knight of Pentacles is in the relevant past. Things were slow, Christina. Like nothing was happening, and then all of a sudden, we're riding the wave. I was like, just yesterday there was absolutely nothing going on, and now there's this, and that. So if there has been something slow in your material world, it's sped up. If there's been something slow in your home world, that's going faster. If there's something slow in your love life, things are picking up. I don't know. But at least in one area of your life, there's this concept of smooth, almost electric movement. Okay, what is exiting? The King of Pentacles. We'll see. Your future, immediate future, Page of Stars, Page of Pentacles, tentativeness again. New investment for some of you. Something is closing out, and it could very well have to do with finances, bare minimum, your comfort. Perhaps the way you've always kind of hung back and chilled is on the exit, and now your energy is busy. Your strength, Four of Pentacles, holding on or holding out. Waiting. We'll see. Your environment, Four of Swords. Restive. Just that space, that home should equal tranquility. I agree. Your environment has been a kind of like a peaceful mind type of attitude. So long as my mind is at peace, the rest of my world will fall in place. And that's a good place. That's a good philosophy. I support that. Yeah. Your hopes and fears. Nine of Pentacles. Will I be able to stand on my own right? Is this going to lead somewhere? Am I going to have more to my claim, more to my name? You know, stronger sense of self. Is this going to give me more? Will I be more fruitful? Will I be more productive? Okay. And Nine of Cups. I think you'll be okay. I like this. This 9 and 9, those are the best positive nines. This speaks to individuation. Even if you're on your own, it says, I'm good. It says, I'm very good. And if you're with somebody else, the idea is like, I still respect who I am as an individual. I still know who I am in my relationship, and I personally feel fucking magnificent. So I like this, the 9 of Cups, you'll be okay. There's been some shifting. Again, towers both big and small. Little things that might need to have come down. Addressed, changing, stuff came up to light. And then maybe some positive surprises that lended to your sense of self with the Hermit and increased your sense of balance. Yeah, I am seeing a lot of energy here for work, stability. Those elements wanting to get those into place. That's interesting. Some of you might have had an increase in salary, job titles, positions. Your roles might have shifted, but it seems to be in the positive. For others of you, it's love. I don't know. Let's stop guessing. Let's get into it. We're going to start. First things first. Show me the world, please, for Gemini. What is Bing's cycle? What's going on? Excuse me. Show me the world, please. Show me the world. What's going on? What's going on in the world, please, for Gemini? Your first card, Dead Center. Show me the world, please. What is shifting? High Priestess. Strength. Temperance. Your energy has been telling you to hold out for a while because you knew something was coming. You knew something was coming, and it was to your betterment. Something has cycled out, and something, I'm seeing you open with a transition. So with the world, I'm just assuming from this point forward, something has ended, both big or small. I don't know. But something closed out, and now something else is opening up. And it feels correct to you. That's all I know. It's terribly vague. You just pulled 3 majors. So the idea is that this is going to lead to awesome things. Whatever that is. Oh, you know me, I don't care for vague. I don't care for vague tarot. It's not who I am, honey. It's one of the reasons why mine go over hours, because we like details. But even I can't argue with the fact that, honey, you just pulled 3 majors over a major. For those of you who are new to tarot, I am referring to, of course, the major arcana. Now, I don't know what it is, but it makes you feel damn good. It might have been a slow cycle. I knew this was coming. There was a shift in energy. And it took time. Temperance is here. Patience. Knight of Pentacles in your relevant past. You're used to waiting for what it is that you want, but still moving forward. And you had that feeling that something would come in strongly in your favor. I don't know what that means. You just knew that as something else exited, something else would come in strongly in your favor. You felt it, and it happened. So, ride the wave. Enjoy it. Don't fix what ain't broke. As something cycled out, something else opened, and you're like, I knew it. Fucking do that shit. I just had to wait. And I don't mean wait as in Three of Wands. I mean waiting for your due. Like you knew your due was coming. And it's here. Things are kind of smooth. Things are kind of moving. Shaping in a way that suggests you were right this whole time. And Gemini's like, yeah, I knew that shit, Christina. You know, it's like, I mean, you are the originator of I told you so. Gemini's last words, first words, and last words. You were born saying it. You're going to die saying it. I told you so. That is your epitaph, my love. The phrase you would have on your gravestone. I told you so. Yes, you did. Well, you go on then. You go on, tell me. Keep telling me. What's up? You tell me what's going on. So, I don't know what this is, but it seems to have benefited your energy. It's looking like it might be here for quite some time. So, this is more than just having a good day. I strongly suspect you're going to have a good couple weeks and months. Okay? I do. Your energy's like, I knew this was coming, and it feels good. I don't know what it is you closed out, but you also entered into a kind of time of restoration and feeling good. And feeling good about feeling good. I love that energy. It feels good to feel good. That's what that means. I knew that shit. Page of Cups is crossing. Show me that. Show me the Page of Cups, please. Crossing. What's this about? Now, it's kind of like, I see some investment ideas here. I do. What are you going to do with all that feel-good energy, right? What are you going to do with it? There's a business, and that for some of you that is true, there's a business hovering around you that might need more of your attention now, or things are falling into place. But what I meant to say is that there's a busyness surrounding your energy where there was kind of like slowness, right? Things picked up speed, but it's a good speed. It's looking like a manageable speed, yeah? Show me that Page of Cups, please. What you thinking about since you're feeling so good? Page of Swords, you're open to the inquiry. That's what you want to know. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Is this... Now's the time. Is the time? Is now the time, Christina? Should I invest? The answer is yes. You will always be, first and foremost, your best investment. If you cannot invest in yourself, then you cannot invest in anyone else or any situation. If you can't do right by you first, you will not do right by any other thing that you enter into. So let's make that clear. I know you got some lovely feel-good energy here, and I'm very happy for you. Continue to ride in that wave. And now I'm looking at a Gemini who's like, is it time? Page of Cups. Tentative investment. Start something new. I don't know. My energy feels good. It does. Can I open up to it? Will it lead to my security and sense of self? The answer is yes. It is under what you hope for. Use the energy now that's available to you. So how far deep this goes, I don't know. I just want you to maximize the effortlessness that you are experiencing at this time. Now is the time to open yourself up to more. To invest in you. Whatever that means to you. So far I'm not saying love. Except for maybe self-love. And a stronger sense of self. That's the thing about the Celtic cross and the beauty of it. It's not entirely focused or just saturated in love energy. I can see aspects to goals, career, life. Regardless, Gemini, you have a wave of good feeling rolling over you. Something completed. Your energy is on point. You're feeling a level of positivity that is natural to you. It's like a current that you can't see, but you can definitely catch a ride on. You know what I'm saying? So allow yourself to ride that current. And you want to know, can I invest in this new direction? There's something here about your sense of security and self that's tied up into this, and the answer is yes. You can secure your own garden of your own making. You can pad that life for yourself. You can really strengthen your sense of self as an individual. You're showing me a lot of personality here. We got some of the best 9s 3 times. That's beautiful. I like this. Roll with it. So whatever it is that your mind's been trying to sneak away with for a while, something that would make you feel good, occupy your sun and lend to your King of Pentacles. That's what I want you to get back to. It's time to get back to that particular drawing board, honey. Now's the time. Ride that current. It's for you. You might as well take advantage of it. So whatever it is that's been hovering around you in terms of investment, how to improve yourself, how to pad yourself, continue on in your career, your structure, your sense of stability, pleasures. Your pleasure principles are here too. Your sense of happiness, but most of all, above all, your sense of independence. Individuation. Respecting yourself and your goals. The little things, pages, 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 that you set in place now. With 9 of Pentacles, set those fucking pages in motion now. I'm telling you, whatever that energy is to you. I want to pursue work in this field. I'm doing well now. I am. But I've always wanted to pursue work in this field and never take it seriously. Now's the time. I'm going to go back to the gym. Take it seriously. Go back to the gym. I'm going to start treating myself better and eating more healthily. Fucking do it. Whatever those little inquiries are to you now will pay off for you later. Use this energy to your advantage. I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you. You're showing me pages, but in a good way. And it's on the premise that your energy feels so good and so alive and so in tune with itself. So I'm telling you, use this time to your advantage. The little things add up. I promise you. I'm all about the little things. I have full respect for the little things because I know how much weight they bear. So your mind, it's like, maybe I should do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. Do it. Fucking do it. Do it. I was like, okay, get off my ass. I'll do it. Here's the busyness right here. Show me this Knight of Swords, please. And it's not just you. It's around you too. Look at that. Look at that wave of energy. Knight of Swords to the Knight of Wands. It's influencing you. It's around you. Now is the time, honey. The energy is crazy. Look at that. Look at that. Your mind is, well, honey, your mind is always all over the place. This is a known thing for Gemini. This is not a surprise to you. It's not an insult. You already know this. It's your energy that's behind your mind is fantastic right now. Fucking take it. Oh my God, claim that shit. Look at that with the Fool with the Knight of Wands. Now, for those of you who watch Crap Tarot and you know exactly what I'm talking about, oh my God, it's a player energy. It's sex energy. We are not doing intimate tarot right now. Okay? This is about Gemini and your personal rocket fuel. Knight of Wands is our energy. I pull this guy all the time. And guess what? It ain't that. This is my personal energy. Okay? This is the one that says, get up, get out the door, get going. You got shit to do. And also, P.S., you want to. Your energy is alive and talking right now. Strike while the iron is hot, baby. Do it. All these little investments here that are surrounding you. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Now, you know I'm not a huge fan of the pages when I see them inappropriately. This is actually in your favor. You're saying, I've got a lot of little ideas, Christina, and I'm kind of curious about it. Now's the time. Do it. Now is the time. The energy is not just from within you. It's all around you. It is hovering. Okay? Strike while the iron is hot, honey. Do yourself some justice. All the shit that you have been putting off in regards to your sense of self, 999, it's time to get back on that train. It's time to get the train back on the tracks. It's time to get those tracks to lead somewhere. Okay? It's time. That's all I'm getting from this, and this is magnificent. So keep going. God, use this to your advantage. You're so open right now. You're so curious. You're so full of optimism and possibility and planting seeds and having shit take off. Fucking do it. Dude, talk about in alignment. Your oracle's matching the baseline today. That is fantastic. Bye. I'll see you in a couple weeks. That's it. You can stop this right now. That's the whole point of all this. And your future orientation's backing up. Now, I will admit, I'm a little curious about that Four of Pentacles under your strengths. But if your relevant past is Knight of Pentacles, you're used to kind of accommodating your energy or your lifestyle around slow-paced energy. You kind of got used to moving in a certain direction. You know, slow and steady wins the race. Then Four of Pentacles under your strengths makes sense to me. In fact, let's stop theorizing it and let's get to it. Show me that Knight of Pentacles, please, in the relevant past. You're used to working steadfastly towards your goals, sure, or slowing yourself down to accommodate other people's paces. And now's the time for you to focus on you. Really, honestly, I swear to God. And this is not some vague, Gemini, now's the time. Your star is rising. Everything you want to do is within your grasp. No, what I'm saying is, I'm looking at it, Gemini. You've had very specific, strong ideas for personal investment and personal achievement. Whatever those are. And you're in a good place to access the energy, and there's energy surrounding you that supports you and is moving you forward on a swift tide. Okay? So this isn't just your energy, it's others around you too. They support you, they want you to do it, they want you to go for it. You're showing me the only knight we're missing here is the Knight of Cups. That's the only knight we're missing here. Show me that Knight of Pentacles, please, in the relevant past. You got used to being slow, but that your confidence was still there. Okay, the Magician. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at this. You're so positive. I'm looking at such an optimistic Gemini, honey. This is so beautiful. Knight of Pentacles, it's slow, but again, the Magician and the Queen of Wands, you're like, no matter how slow things in my life were, I always kept sight of the goal. I never stopped manifesting, Christina. I never lost sight of the goal, and I never lost my passion for said goal. And now it's here, and there's all this energy, and it's positive, and it's kind of fussy, but it's fast, and it's fun, and it's creative, and you're enjoying it. But you're like, no, my goals were always with me. And sometimes that would explain why you see the Four of Pentacles as a strength. You kind of knew how to hold out for what it is that you wanted. Okay. I respect that. You know how to, you know, and also that Knight of Pentacles isn't just about speed, it's also about planning. He's the only one that really represents a plan in tarot, the Knight of Pentacles. There's a reason I'm slow. It's because I'm planning as I go, and I like to be prepared. So for some of you, you did not mind. If your goals in the past were slow going, you always knew you'd get there in the end. You never stopped manifesting. You never stopped having good, healthy energy for your goals or whatever it is you were trying to achieve in love and in life. You know, it's worked. It's a method. Again, relevant past is methodology. Okay, more often than not. It's a method reference to what we've experienced and how it plays out in our current day. So you're telling me this is known to you. It didn't matter if your goals were slow in the past. They still worked out for you in the end because you never lost sight of them. Sometimes it takes them a while to unfold, granted. But you still get what you want. And now there's some sort of, I swear, I hate to use the word portal. Maybe Lionsgate was terribly significant to you this year, but it's like a portal opened back up for you, and you're now in that phase again where you can get back to work on you. You have the energy here that's around you and within you that completely supports this. This is interesting. The King of Pentacles is on the way out. I want to know what that is. Excuse me. I've been enjoying peppermint tea more and more lately. Herbal tea. If people ask me, you can't possibly drink that much coffee. Oh, I can, but I don't. I drink my coffee in the morning. And then I switch over to herbal tea through readings. I need to because of my throat. Show me the King of Pentacles, please. I can't be that caffeinated, honey. Maybe when I was 20-something. Maybe when I was a 20-something sassy, I could just coffee morning, noon. No, not anymore. No bueno. A doctor kicked my ass. King of Pentacles, Justice, Ten of Cups. Let's do one more. The Wheel of Fortune. Goodness. There's something here in your family love energy. Ten of Cups, Justice, King of Pentacles. This is fascinating to me. You're showing me Wheel of Fortune. What you understood happiness and balance to be is shifting. I don't think it's huge. I don't know that it's magnificently huge. But you're telling me your idea of structured relationships that are happy and healthy and balanced and fair is shifting. A little bit. A little bit. It's nothing dramatic. I don't think it's dramatic. But you're telling me your ideas of comfort, specifically self-care, could be head of household energy. King of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, head of household energy. But you're telling me, thank you, your ideas of self-care and self-balance, how to love thyself, has changed a little bit. It's still positive. You're not throwing everything you've learned out the window in terms of emotional balance. Again, this is coming across very vague. I apologize. I'm saying it as an overarching theme to family, as opposed to, say, relationship love. But all the love that you've ever experienced in terms of happy, healthy, balanced relationships and your comfort in them, and what you learned about self-care is shifting a little bit. Okay? You've kind of always associated that sense of balanced love that everybody's happy. Right? And that is a good feeling. It is. I agree with you. That is a great feeling. When you know the people whom are immediately connected to you are happy and healthy, it can contribute a lot to our sense of relief and well-being. However, you're starting to learn to incorporate more about the self, because I keep saying the self of Gemini keep coming up over and over again. So that tells me you've always kind of equated happiness, personal happiness, with the happiness of others. And that's fine. But it's not personally sustaining, is it? I'm seeing such a huge emphasis on personal Gemini, personal happiness of Gemini, personal goals of Gemini. And as you kind of rediscover them with these pages, and you remember those goals and things that took a long time to unravel, but they were always, you were still pulled them in, no matter how slow it took. As you remember those things, you kind of remember what it's like to celebrate the self. And it makes you feel good. It makes you feel very good. And that's where all this exploratory, positive energy is coming from. You're remembering what it's like to put that drive, that goal, that love, that feeling back on yourself. I'm not saying you've dismissed it. I'm not saying you dismissed the family dynamic. A big part of who you are as Gemini that I'm looking at today says my identity in big part has to do with my family, my friends, my relationships. That will never change. That will never change. And I always kind of equated my sense of self-care and self-love to how my family was doing, or friends, whatever that is. But now I understand, or I remember, more to the point, you're remembering how good it feels to put that kind of care, love, and intention to yourself. And as you do, you're showing me that there's energy surrounding you that supports it. You know, it's like I've always supported this group of folks. And now that I'm showing more acting and interest in myself and what it is I want to do, they're supporting you back. Okay? So it's not a huge shift. It's still a fundamental part of who you are, but the idea of how you love yourself and how you take care of yourself is changing. You know? It's not just about the care and love you put into others, it's also about the care and love you put into yourself. And it's like you're rediscovering yourself. It's like you're reconnecting old pathways that might have fallen off the radar. I want to see, you seem to be invested. You seem to be very, very interested in investing in multiple areas. And they're all like, these could all possibly contribute to me as a person, successfully or otherwise. Some of this Page of Pentacles, please, in your immediate future. Show me that Page of Pentacles, please. Your optimism and your energy is amazing. And this is a gradual shift. It does not look dramatic to me at all. You still seem to highly value fairness in your emotional relationships. It's just specifically with that King of Pentacles energy. Over here, remembering what it's like, that part of self-care is in fact the self. Okay? Show me that Page of Pentacles, the Chariot. See, oh my God. Page, that's what, oh. One of those things is love. So, one of those things is love. Thank you. I needed that, connecting or reconnecting with somebody soon. Oh, but yes. And you're like, one of those pages is Chariot. I'm just saying. It's okay. One of my pages is Chariot, if you must know. I love it. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Now's the time. Now's the time. I'm looking at a Gemini. You're aware of kind of some sort of universal construct. You have a sense of time surrounding your energy that suggests you are familiar with manifestation. You are kind of familiar with how long it can take for things to come in through the universe. But that you, in fact, were successful with those elements. And it might have been a while since you dusted off the old horse there. But you do. You're going through a kind of rediscovery period. I don't know what closed for you, but it was magnificent. And as we have closings, we also have openings. That's what the world is. Okay? As one door closes, another opens. So I don't know what door closed for you. But thank fuck it did. Hi. If you're new to my channel, my name is Christina. Real Tarot is real life. I'm also a real person. I have a real personality, and I also use real words. If that offends you, sorry, but I don't know what to tell you. That's not going to change anytime soon. My collectives, for the most part, are very used to me by now. Or at least I should hope they are. But yes, I don't know what door closed for you, but it was magnificently closed. And now you have a magnificent opening. You opened with a transition, which always catches my attention. When somebody opens with a Six of Swords, when somebody opens with the World, when somebody opens with a Ten of Swords, I immediately want to know not just what they're exiting, but also what they're entering. And you're entering a time of beautiful renaissance, okay, that is specific to Gemini and Gemini energy. So I hope that you have Gemini in your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, your Venus, your Mercury. I don't give a shit. I hope you have a lot of Gemini in your chart, because this is fucking amazing and I love it for you. This is brilliant. Yes, this is magnifico. I want to see this over and over again. I want to see you keep going, because in your immediate future, you're like, okay, remember all those pages, Christina? Pages, pages, pages. Nine of Pentacles. You know, I feel good. I'm feeling good. Oh, and I'm feeling good. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Nina Simone. Check it out. Fucking love that song. It's empowering as hell. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And one of those aspects that you want to invest in is the Chariot. Love. You want to love and to be in love. You have fantastic supporting energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Your dynamic of love energies, healthy exchanges, and self-care is shifting a little bit more in understanding and investing in you. As I said that from the very beginning, your best investment will always be you. Okay, now, I can see then how you would understand or interpret the Four of Pentacles to be a strength. Let's just go ahead and clarify that. Really? Which one, please? For Gemini. Okay. Yeah. Now, I'm getting two. Four of Pentacles first. This is the Klimt, named after painter Gustav Klimt in his painting. Show me the Four of Pentacles, please. Show me that Four of Pentacles. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Show me that Four of Pentacles. But one more. As strengths, please. Knowing how to hold out to get what you want. You're familiar with that. Sometimes getting what you want takes time. I need to know when this world happens for you. This is awesome. Some of you it's now. Some of you is yet to be. I insist on that. Some of you it is yet to be. You're like, Christina, I'm watching this and it's nice and it's awesome, but I don't identify with any of this shit. I'm catching every red light. There's an obstacle in every goddamn road. There's a barrier. There's always someone pissing me off. I hear you. Now's not your time, but it will be. If you are that person, if you are that Gemini, I want you to go back and look at those times when you had steady, workable goals that you never lost enthusiasm for, no matter how long it took for them to arrive or come in. They were still delivered in time. I want you to remember that, because for some reason, the Gemini I'm looking at, that's a very distinct feature to your life. That tells me, you may not know the name of it, but you were indeed aware of some of standard universal concepts, like time structures, and going after what you want, even if it's slow, never losing the passion, never losing the drive. Eventually getting what you want or getting to where you need to be. And I need you to become aware of that. Four of Pentacles, the Devil. You think that's a strength? Why? Justice. Oh, it's tying back to your old system. Okay. Okay. Can we bring that? I have an idea. Let's bring one more of that. Capricorn energy does not have to be. Aha! Good. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Very good. Ace of Pentacles is underlying. You had a tendency to interpret strength. I don't know that this is correct for you anymore. But you had a tendency to interpret holding on, or justifying, I should say. Justice is here. I'm looking at a Gemini that you had, possibly still have. I don't know. To what degree, this is up to you. Justified. You can justify holding on to old things and habits that no longer serve you, but also you lost energy for. Okay. That tells me you have a working concept of what works against you, and might have kept you from moving forward for some periods of time. There are things that you have lost steam for, but you always have a tendency to hold on to them. You have a tendency to see that or view that as a strength. Now, I don't know that that's necessarily true, but it's one of those things that has an altered point of view for you. When you stop hanging on to the old, you're more likely to encompass or embrace the new. You understand? So I know for some of you this is a die-hard habit. The Four of Pentacles can often be a very strong indicator of behavior patterns. 4 is the first time we see a repetition in nature, circle, full circle. Okay? A closed circuit where new information is not allowed to enter. So we keep doing the same shit over and over again. We keep holding on to it and we don't know why. Many of you have a tendency to hold on to shit and you're not always sure why. There's this fear in you that says, what if, the devil, what if? No, I don't think this is detrimental. I'm seeing broad strokes for this Gemini today. Okay? But there's this fear in you that says, what if I let this go? 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 Right? Even though you've lost interest in it. But you are always able to justify holding on to it. So some of you see that as a strength. So I can kind of see how you would interpret successful goals. I always hold on to this success because it eventually paid out. That might have a mirror opposite then. As you learn to succeed by holding on to your goals and manifesting them and working towards them, you also learn to hold on to shit just in case. You need to learn to differentiate those two. I know you can justify it. Anybody can justify holding on to anything. But there's things that are different. Manifesting and slowly but surely working towards something that is positive versus, I'm actually not doing anything with this, Christina. I have no energy for it. I hold on to things out of habit because I'm afraid that if I let it go, it'll be premature and I can't use it anymore or won't be with me anymore. Completely two different things. Okay, so I want you to be aware of that because it still kind of looks like it's active to me. And how that might play out in your life, I don't know, but just be aware of it. There's times when slow-paced goals have worked in your favor and you held on to the vision. We know that works, right? But it's also times it's worked against you. Things that you weren't even participating in, you will still hold on to. It's kind of like that person who refuses to throw shit out of their house, even though they don't use it or it's broken. They have no inclination or energy to sell it on or pass it on or donate it. They just let it sit there and accumulate and accumulate and accumulate. That's what holding on just in case is. They don't do anything with it. They don't engage with it. But they're afraid to let it go because what if? What if I need it again? Big difference between holding on to positive goals and holding on to shit just in case. Other than that, I'm really not too worried about it. Unless, of course, that's how you handle relationships too. That's a whole other ball of wax. Because that analogy can apply to people too. But for the most part, it still seems to be with you. So please be mindful of that. Four of Swords is your environment. Yes, we're switching. That Four of Swords is your environment. Peaceful, restorative, okay? Quiet, calm, right? That busy little mind of yours. Just being quiet. Calm, safe. Feeling at home in the world. Some of that Four of Swords plays in the environment. Four of Cups. Why? The Hierophant. Not sure. Yeah, if it's meant to be, it'll come back around. That's how it works. Let's do one more, please. Something about disappointment with the commitment. Is that current or old? Nine of Cups. You're working on it. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Nine of Cups is in your outcome too. That's okay. That's fair. So in the quiet of your environment, the Four of Swords is restorative. You associate home with quiet and calm and serenity, as we should. As I often say, and I live by this principle myself, our home is our sanctuary. It should be a place of peace. If we cannot be ourselves in our homes, we got problems, right? So I'm glad to see you are comfortable at home. And in so doing, specifically for you, since it is Swords energy, you can be comfortable in your mind, right? This is where Gemini can be Gemini. It's relaxed up here. So when you think about and reflect upon the disappointments of love, Four of Cups is here, disappointment and commitment, specifically with the Hierophant. You might have some Taurus in your chart, a relationship that you either exited or will exit, possibly. Can't say it's not a possibility. Sorry. Reflecting on the disappointments. And whatever it is that you have emotionally committed yourself to in the past, you tend to think about this. But it's coming from a peaceful state. It's not angry. It's not upset. It's more like a reflection of emotional disappointments here and there. And any sort of commitment, anything you say yes or no to, anything that you agree to is really what the Hierophant represents. There's things you have emotionally tied yourself to in the past, possibly in present day, where there was disappointment. But I promise you, as you continue to work on thyself, invest in yourself, because now you have 4 positive 9s, you will begin to invest in your chariot a little more. You will invest in your goals more. You will see how much more things fall into place, especially, and some of you, yes, I can't deny it. With that 4 of Pentacles, you think it's a strength, the devil energy, and you can justify holding on, possibly to someone that no longer meets the requirements of a positive 9. Someone who does not lend to your sense of self. I told you, for some of you, this is current. As you continue to explore your sense of self, and you ride this wave of energy, there seems to be a marked contrast to something else. There's a strong sense of self versus something else around you, or was. But I see you trying to work through it. I do. Realistically, I see you trying to work through it and finding your sense of pleasure again. And happiness again. And it's in the quiet of your mind, in the quiet of your home, in the quiet of your Gemini energy, reflecting on the disappointments of commitments of the past or possibly in current day, and it doesn't have to be a significant other. I can see that that is a theme back here, and one of the things that is shifting is that so long as everybody else is okay, I'm okay. That point of view is shifting. It's kind of like I understand that as Gemini is okay, Gemini is okay. Like I said, you are your own best investment. But it is a quiet, calm reflection. The disappointment, the unhappiness of commitments, relationships. And trying to get into that space of the Nine of Cups, a stronger sense of self, a stronger sense of identity. There's something still lingering here. You consider it a strength. I can see where holding on and holding out has helped you and your real goals that were positive, but so too has that played against you, even if you don't have energy for it and you don't actually engage in it, love or otherwise. So do be aware of that, because that could include your relationships too. What if I need them one day? What if I can't make it on my own? Bullshit. Nine of Pentacles, your hope and fears. Let's talk about it. That's exactly what that is. Let's talk about it. Which one, please? Oh, that's hilarious. I just now noticed that. Underlying both decks. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Nine of Pentacles, hopes and fears. That sense of self. Investing in you. Are you making the correct changes? Is this energy you're feeling, is it correct? You know, taking that sense of emotionality and purpose away from everybody else and putting it back into you. Is that correct? You do have a tendency to hold on even if you don't engage. Nine of Pentacles, please. Hopes and fears. Nine of Pentacles, please. Nine of Pentacles. What if I take off? What if I am so awesome? What if I am so strong? What if I am so successful? I don't know, Gemini. You're not going to know until you try. The thing is, you're used to it. You are familiar with trying and being successful. But you also have a tendency to carry a lot of baggage and bullshit with you. Invest in yourself, honey. Nine of Pentacles for the Nine of Pentacles. My. September might be a hell of a month for some of you. Can we get a little bit more specificity on that Nine of Pentacles, please? For some of you, 18 months. 18 is also in reference to Pisces, Piscean season. The Tower, the Magician. You can bring it upon yourself. You can. If you really want to. If you really desire it. I know you're familiar with manifestation principles, Gemini, and I need you to remember that even if it took a long time. You can remember the success. You can remember the success even if it took a long time. And I bet you what slowed you down is that tendency of yours to carry shit with you that you don't even want anymore. And that includes relationships, as I see here. You reflected on it in your quiet time, in your quiet moments, in your head. It's up here. You're not talking. It's up here. I can see it. You talk to yourself. The disappointments you've experienced in relationships, be they old or current. And how can you get back into a happier place? 9 of Cups. It's all you think about. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups. There is a deep desire in you for discovery, or rather rediscovery of the self. And it's powerful, and the time is now. Don't tell me, sit there and tell me, I don't know if I can hack it. That's exactly what you want to do. That's all you want to do. That's all you think about. How can I be the best possible me? How can I take care of me? How can I make me happy again? And there is a big thing in you that desires independence so bad you can taste it. And it starts with these pages, I promise. And it's happening soon, if not now. You open with the world. The energy is in your favor. Some of you just want to get so badly reacquainted with yourselves. You immersed yourself in family and friends and helping other people figure out their issues and debts and things like that. And it made you feel okay. It made you feel okay. It made you feel involved. It made you feel good. But it took away from you. And now you have this wave of energy hitting you. Like I said, you opened with 4 majors. You have all this lovely energy around you supporting you. And it even excites you. I dare say there's someone else. It's almost like there's someone around you that knows how to ride energy like this, and they're kind of like pushing you forward. I don't know who that is. I just see it as supporting energy. But I do feel like there's someone who knows how to swim like that. And their energy kind of pushes you a little bit. Anyway, I don't know. The 9 of this is you're telling me, Christina, I want to do it. 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 I want to fucking do it. I don't want to manifest slow this time. I want to manifest radically. I want to manifest radically. Your energy's telling me. I don't want to manifest slow. I know what it's like to have steady pace goals, and I respect that. I get that. But if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, the Magician, the Tower. I want to do it, and I'm going to do it today. I need to do it today. I understand and respect the pages, and I do want to invest in love and being in love. I do have a tendency to carry shit with me that I probably shouldn't. I hold on to relationships or people, places, situations, and circumstances that I probably shouldn't. I was always able to justify it. And I kind of committed myself to those things, even though they didn't make me feel very good. And that's one of the things I want to break from. I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. So you advance from pages to full-on declaration, which is good. So let's see your outcome. Which one? King of Swords. There you are. King of Wands. Queen of Swords. 9 of Cups. There's someone else in here. They represent the pleasures as well as one of the pages. Okay. Yeah, the 9 of Cups, please. Show me this 9 of Cups, please, is the outcome. Let's see if you do it. Please know that your energy is ripe for the pickings. To ride, this wave of transition. For some of you, it is happening now. You feel the declaration, and it is a declaration, honey. It's like a declaration of independence in Gemini. You can feel it now. And some of you won't start experiencing it possibly till September, October. Some of you are going to start feeling your energy slip away from everything you used to concern yourself with around Libra season and focus more on yourself. Some of that 9 of Cups, please. Some of that 9 of Cups, please, for Gemini's outcome. Some of that 9 of Cups, please. Ten of Swords. Oh. 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 First I thought, okay, the plan's off. There's a situation specifically in future you're breaking away from. And it's in this endeavor of the self. For the first time, I'm actually seeing something specific as opposed to vague. I had 2 points of reference for specificity. Your strengths, which you say is 4 of Pentacles, the Devils, Justice, Libra, Capricorn, Knight of Wands in reverse. You have a tendency to hold on to things out of habit or for fear that once they're gone, and you won't have access to it anymore, even though you don't personally have energy or passion for it, right? We also have Taurus, sorry. You think about this often. The disappointments, particularly in those things you decided to hold on to or you committed to, and how it's disappointed you and it doesn't lend to your sense of self and pleasure, right? Cool. You're telling me, Christina, with conviction too, I want to manifest this today. Fears be damned. I'm manifesting to this brand new Gemini. 999. Tower, Magician. I'm making it happen. I used to manifest slowly in the past. Fuck that. I'm not doing that anymore. We're speeding things up. Cool. I believe you. Here's one more stroke of specificity. Under your 9 of Cups, as part of your sense of graduation, you seem to think an ending is in order. What that is to you, I do not know. But you seem to think it's imperative to your freedom. 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. This is non-negotiable in your mind or heart. You're telling me you've given a damn hard think to everything you've ever said yes to. Everything you've ever said yes to. What has pleased you, what has not pleased you. What you've held on to. Why? You have a very strong platform for being Gemini. I know you do. Your energy is now, and it wants to be free. And there's something here that you feel is in the way of your freedom. That does not represent who you want to be, or the direction rather you're headed in. So at first I thought maybe you're going to back out last minute. Then a couple more things dropped. 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Well, even if you're new to tarot, I think you can get the gist of the visuals. Ending, breakage. Before I declare an ending, personally as a tarot reader, I need to see more than this or this. Or the world. Or the death. How you opened with the world, I don't know. But allowed you to enter an energy portal that is fantastic for you. And it doesn't stop there, apparently. It's part of the freedom package for you. And you seem to think this is kind of the last thing in between you and your future. This is the last thing between you and your sense of self. Who or what this is to you, I don't know. Could be a job. Most likely, it's something that's connected to the love energy, but the fullness of heart and knowing that this is right for you. You seem to think that in order to get here, you must part ways with something. It's your kind of like final conclusion. I'm coming into my own, I'm coming into my own, I'm coming into my own. Yes, you are. Very much so. You're becoming acquainted with pages all over again. That's fine. They're all positive. The energy's in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. But you are still carrying something with you, and you've considered it a strength for some time. I have to hold on to this just in case. That's your fear talking. You don't mean it. You don't even have any passion for it, but you consider it justified. Maybe even legal. Correct. Justice. This is my balance that I owe. This is my karmic balance I have to deal with. You've told yourself that. And I believe you. It is something that you said yes to, whatever that is. work relationship. It makes you unhappy, you know that. And you think about it in your quiet times a lot. And that's where you kind of get that energy. I know what I need to do. Yes, you do. I know what I need to do, Gemini says. I believe you. You're parting ways with something that you feel you must. It's part of this whole thing of understanding who you are. You showed me some interest, some inquiry, and new emotionality, and a stronger self of being. Love energy, potential. Being in love, maybe. New investment there. It's hypothetical. But the stronger your sense of self gets, and value, self-value, self-worth gets, the more it leads you to the conclusion that you need to arrive at. I see you parting ways with somebody. And it's done so in the name of love, correctness. The love that you were learning to show yourself again. Case in point. You want your freedom. You want to be able to use the energy as you see fit. And like I said, you want to double time it too. Wow. You're manifesting at a faster rate now than you did in the past. I know you know what it's like to work through a steady goal. Over here, that Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, the Four of Cups, the disappointment in your private coin. It's like, okay, it's right there. I'm telling you, it's right fucking there. That's the transition. That's the point where you understand what is standing between you and your happiness. It is something that no longer suits you, and most likely something you've held on to out of habit and fear much longer than you were meant to or intended to. I told you it was still carrying over in your present day. And it's all through this Renaissance setting. This Renaissance energy I'm seeing for you. Four of Wands is underlying. It's all, see, that's what I'm saying. Ah. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands. New offer in relationship and commitment. Death to the Four of Pentacles. Holding on out of fear. Afraid to let go. King of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. We are triumphant. It's beautiful. I love this. I do. I don't know what it is you're letting go of or breaking free from, but you say it's necessary. It could be something here to do with family or friend. For many of you, it might be a relationship. For others of you, career. I don't know. But it's the thing that you are most disappointed with in terms of a commitment, something you agreed to. You held on to it for a long time, trying to make use of it. You couldn't justify it in terms of energy. You didn't have any energy for it. No passion for it. You're telling me you're done with that. It's over. Wow. You have other things to manifest. Your sense of freedom is calling you. And you have to trust that what you are exiting and what you've held on to, you don't even like it anymore, if we're being honest. Knight of Wands is in reverse. So you can't even claim sex appeal. Okay, you can't even claim sex appeal. I'm sorry. You can't even claim passion, which is the most basic reason people will fundamentally hold on to a relationship. Well, they make me feel that special way. In other words, they get you off. Yeah, so can a vibrator. Or whatever else, okay? That doesn't mean that it's good for you, right? You know, but you found reason as a whole. If you don't even have passion for whatever the hell this is, and you consider it a strength, you've held on to it for so long, out of fear. It's just, no, honey, you're so much stronger than you know. I love all these pages surrounding your Nine of Pentacles. Pages, pages, pages. I could invest in this. I could invest in that. I could invest in this. One of them's love. Specifically, being in love. I could drop a page there. I could do that. I feel good. I feel like I can drop a page of new love. But first, this. You've got quite the ride ahead of you, my friend. I don't know when your world opened up with all this lovely, fantastic positivity, but it has put you in a position of wanting and desiring change. You want to invest in yourself for the good, not for the bad. And that's something you need to understand and come to terms with. When you understand that you are your best investment, you're going to follow up with that in the real world. There you go. I know you always kind of equated your personal sense of happiness with your other people's happiness. That wasn't quite true, was it? That's changing. When will we see significant change, please? Significant change. King of Pentacles. That's so funny. Here again. Heavy earth energy. Capricorn, I believe Virgo and Taurus are here for some of you. You might have very strong aspects of that in your chart. In terms of time, the next Earth season, of course, is Virgo season as we enter August 22nd. Like I said, some of you, September is going to be a hell of a month. Good. And I don't mean you're turning around and separating from whatever this is. This comes along in time. Right now, you're riding the wave that allows you the platform to spring into a state of independence. You understand? The more you invest in you, and you remember how good it feels. How good it feels to invest in new love and have a positive sense of direction and hope for yourself and your future. The more it kind of prompts you into doing what it is you need to do. And your nines come flying out. Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. It's going to fit you like a glove. And for some of you, this energetic oomph happens now. Virgo season. Yes, as I said, now. Okay, very good. When do we hit energetic mass? The Nine of Pentacles. Slowly. And you're used to that. The Wheel of Fortune. As you continue to engage in this energy and investing in you, connecting with the people who gives you positive energy and supports your goals, the more the vision is realized, the Wheel of Fortune. Possibly then becomes more solid, is my point, by next Earth season, which after Virgo would be Taurus. So what begins now takes stronger shape by next spring, April, May. Okay, you understand? It seems to be revolving around the Earth seasons. I'm not sure. Also an indication of orientation of your 3D world. For now, I told you it's not happening right now. For now, we're not breaking. This comes later when you understand the confidence of being you and what it is that you want. You want your sense of freedom. You want your sense of self. So I don't know what it is you're parting ways with. But you seem to understand that's the final layer. This is the final layer between you and your freedom. And it begins now. Just not yet, not that part. Not yet. That's later. Now you're enjoying your energy, and you should. You need to fucking maximize that shit. Maximize that shit. The little things that you forgot about that used to make you happy. The other things that you used to do. Going out, having a drink, having a laugh, having a beer, listening to good music. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that never put you in that negative space of mind. You haven't had that in a long time. Also less than September for some of you, as we've been discussing. Going back to your meditation practices, your grounding principles, the things that made you you. Okay? Those are the pages I'm talking about. Okay? Judgment. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Judgment in reverse. The 29th is in reverse. The 29th is in reverse. I don't know why. 29 is in reverse. For some of you, the 29th might be important, or the inverse of it. I don't know why that would be. So 2992. Before September, before your next anniversary. That's for somebody. I don't know. I'm sorry. That was weird. I've seen that before. I've heard that before. Recently. I apologize. I don't remember who it was. The world. Full cycle. As one closes, another opens. It's happening. This piece is happening now, or it will soon. Your energy wave, where everything feels right and the flow is right. Your sense of optimism, positivity, hope for the future, and investments are all here. They're all lending support to you. They're all lending weight to you. And the more you do those little things, the more they build back to your positive character. And you understand happiness of self isn't just making sure everybody else is cared for or happy. It's me too, right? What about me? At World's End, for some of you, which is late December to early January. For some, and your cycle is complete. Where's that coming from? The cycle is complete. The 29th, 21st, 29, I don't know. I'm trying to see it, I can't see it. It's too fuzzy. Anyway, I know this isn't happening right away. This is contingent upon you building your profile back up to Gemini, okay? And, but it's beautiful. I know it doesn't seem that way. It's just, I'm seeing it from the point of view of goals. You have very strong goals for yourself, rather you're re-remembering them, what it's like to invest in you. And they're all positive, they're all optimistic. And the more you started to build upon that in your current present day energy, which is so beautiful and so phenomenal, you jump back over here into reality and it's like, okay, right, let's get to business. I said I was interested in new love, and I am. I said I'm interested in doing new things and old things that used to make me happy, and I am. I have a stronger sense of self and feeling. I know what it's like to hold out for a goal. My ideas of what makes me happy and sustains me have changed. It's not just about making sure that people are comfortable. It's me too, right? And then Gemini's like, okay, let's get down to business. I want my freedom. I want my nines. The good nines. I want my nines. Christina, how are we doing this? Well, I don't know. You tell me. You did tell me. You said there's one layer here that's between you and your nines. You're like, I've done all this work. I've been enjoying this energy, and I've learned some shit about myself. And I learned I want my freedom. Come hell or high water, I want my freedom. There's shit I've been holding on to that I've had to learn the hard way. Does not suit me. Something's got to go. And you want it. This will unfold over time. The energy spike, the energy wave, seems to be happening now. And I don't see it playing out more like this until possibly the Earth season after that, which would be Taurus. That's for somebody. I don't know if I want to keep digging. I can't keep digging. I can't. I did as much as I could. But this is very strong. It's very positive, and the energy is now. I like this. I do. I do. I like this a lot. I like this. My energy's getting down to business. Yes, it is. I went through this fun reevaluation period. I learned about myself. I learned a lot about myself. I relearned a lot about myself. Now we're going to apply it. Okay? Sure, why not? I don't know, honey. The versatility of your energy being what it is. The magnitude of it being what it is. We're talking life goals. We're talking love goals. We're talking career goals. It depends on what Gemini I'm talking to. I told you there was 2 points of specificity. What you consider a strength, which isn't. You seem to understand that. Which is the final layer between you and your independence. The shit that you held on to without any passion or feeling for it. But you could always justify it, right? And that's the last layer that stands between you and you. Isn't that fucking brilliant? Isn't that brilliant? I want my freedom, and I want my freedom now. I understand that about myself. Take your time. Invest. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I told you one of the pages you were dipping around in was the Chariot. You're trying to make the effort. You know what it's like to have steady paced goals. Healing family issues. I can see that you're an old hand at that. That also means addressing your own issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, so let's go beyond that. Let's just call it family. Again, I could tell a Gemini. I'm happy so long as everybody else is happy. And maybe you were taught that that's what love is that your family's happy. Forsake the self for the whole, right? There is some logic to that. But that doesn't mean you were supposed to live like that every day. You still needed to love you too. Your sense of individualism, Gemini, is screaming through this. You're not used to thinking of yourself as a single entity. Or at least it's been a long time since you've been reacquainted with that subject. Okay? Maybe you've never been very comfortable on your own. Maybe you don't feel like you know who you are outside of a family dynamic. And to seek a sense of self, an individual being able to stand on our own 2 feet and do our own thing and be our own person. Perhaps you learn to equate that with selfishness and negativity. It's all about the familia. It's all about the family. Don't dare try to be an individual. You contribute to the collective pot, right? I swear to God, that's exactly what that is. And it's not like you're saying, fuck family. No, you still love your family. It's a premise for who you are, but you need to learn to love yourself too. And part of you loving yourself is understanding you want your freedom. The freedom to do you, to be you. And you're used to holding on to shit that you can justify, which might be that dynamic right there, or relationships that you've committed to that don't make you happy. You seem to understand this. And the second you do something about it, you're like, right, that's that. I know what I'm doing now. That's the last layer between me and what was holding me back. So I don't know what's ending here, but it's happening in the real world and in the future orientation too, and you want it. You understand that whatever it is that you are letting go of allows you to be free. There's something else you want to do, man. There's someone else you want to be. There's another Gemini in you waiting to come out. Chemistry. Stay optimistic about your love life. Yes, indeed. So chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, I know you're interested in something, in the love energy. And I know you're used to holding on to stuff that you don't have much feeling or passion for. So imagine if you did. Whew. I told you, there might have been a little something right around here. An energy that contributes to yours. All right? Like it's almost reactionary in that sense that when you take action, there's someone here who's like, fuck yeah. And they kind of push you in that way. It could be there. It could be part of this Chariot. It could be one and the same. I don't know. But stay optimistic about your love life, yes? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay? So It's there. It's absolutely there. Okay, let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. Okay. Gemini. I do have a tendency, oh dear, to get lost, yes. L-O-I-W. Dragonfly. Not just soft transformation, but hard, lasting, hard-wearing transformation. Dragonfly. Also Scorpio energy. The Tree of Life or the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, I can see that that has been very much a part of your ID. Is your family. Always put the family before anything else, particularly your own self-interest, right? Always care for family first, and then you'll figure out your love energy later, right? That's not nearly as important as the family. And I agree to that to an extent, but here's the thing. If you can't invest in you appropriately, you're never going to get what you want. So you have to learn to be an individual within the collective. That's why our individual selves are what matter at the end of the day. Because if we don't take care of us, we can't do much else. And we're always living for somebody else's energy. So you need to balance between a strong sense of self as well as being part of something larger than you. So that Ten of Pentacles, grounded, founded, Gecko, Aries, Leo, Sag, the Seahorse, Pisces, Cat, intuition, yes. Virgo, the Medallion of Virgo, Dragon, again, heavy fire energy here, Bat. Honing in correctly on what it is that you want, particularly we identify the bat energy here as in our mate. Okay, so honing in on that, and that means becoming more strongly acquainted with those energies that we might consider dark or a little scary. We have to be confrontational with ourselves in order to really hone in on what we want. Okay, and then the rocking horse, the repetition of thoughts, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, that kind of thing. Also Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, does not have to be. Okay, that's enough. Gemini, you put it in the comments as you see fit. You have a very strong reading here. I can't wait to check up on you in a couple of weeks. I'd like to see more. I would like to see more. I do. It starts with pages. And then it magnificently snowballs into right. I know what's going on. I know what's going on for me. I know what to do. So you do. I wonder what that final layer is between you and your freedom. You and everything you want. There's a strong independent will in there. It's been a while since you've accessed it, I believe, in light of other people's interests, specifically family, maybe relationships, possibly a combination of the two, most likely. Okay, that's enough, Gemini. You put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.